Hi and welcome to Kippa's Creative Flow. We are going to do the craft room tour today, so here we go. We're just going up the stairs, and before we start I just thought we would have a quick look outside because the sun is going down and it just looks absolutely amazing. Yep, the sky looks crazy. So yeah, so here we are. So we're in the hallway before we get into the craft room. These are some of the pictures at the top, and there's like a metal ornament. I was hoping to put some gems in the middle of that, but we'll see how it goes. And when we just come on this side, excuse me. So these are the collection. This is a collection of some vintage books that we've got. Actually, these are new, but the rest are like ready to be used. And then above that is a craft workshop that took place at Boss Camp, where we were learning how to do calligraphy. And Vaheguru is what is written, and that is written in Gurmukhi. Vaheguru means dispeller of from darkness to light. So Va means like oh wondrous, Guru means like from darkness to light. So yeah, there's loads of different designs on here, and I've just put it into a frame, so it's like a little collection. But yeah, I do want to do something else with this section, because at the moment what it stores is so that's just fabric, and then we've got pretty packaging from like tea bags and stuff like that. That's envelopes and other cards. Below that is DIY, and then we've got my ATG gun, which lives here, with some foam and some more foam pads in there. So this is like where the extra stuff goes. So it would be good to just kind of yeah, build something here, because that was like the children's unit, which I've just upcycled. But it would be great to literally, yeah, have a proper thing here. And we've got some like vintage book music sheets and stuff like that. And then just turning around, so this is going into the craft room now. We have got this exercise sheet thing, and then at the top I've got because I have university timetable as well, so I've added all my university lectures in yellow, so I'll be starting them again in September. So yes, very exciting. Very exciting indeed. So I'm just going to open the door, and then on the left hand side, just that's it, we have this board, and then we have Louisa Heinzel's little quote there as well about the mushroom, the circle being a mushroom. So yeah, I found this vintage, this was from Gloucestershire, found that vintage paperclip, thought it was absolutely stunning. So yeah, just kind of did a little collage thing, just things that I like, really, just inspiration. And at the top are all the prompts or anything that I've done for YouTube. I've kept them up there, and then when I need them I use them. This was created by through a Mango Mosaics workshop, so check her out on YouTube and all other social media. So yeah, so that's that. And then as you come around, let me just move back. So that's the light switch, and that's what we can see there. You might have remembered this curtain from when I was doing the Defemember and Junk Journal January prompts, because I was adding the photos behind. That was my backdrop. So yeah, this is the back garden that you can see behind us. Have a quick peek out there. Oh, it goes into focus, of course. Nope, doesn't want to. Sorry about that. Don't know, we didn't like that. Right, so then we come over. This is one of 3 chairs in here. One of 3. So yeah, they're very old. That's what I sometimes talk about when I say they're creaky. Here, look, if I sit down, you can slightly hear a creak. There's a stunning fireplace, and then we've got this cupboard unit going all the way to the ceiling, which was already here when we bought the house. So yeah, definitely utilizing that. So I'm just going, oh, where am I? I'm just going in. So that parrot design is something that I cross stitched. It took me like a whole summer. Yeah, and it lives in there at the moment. I haven't found a place for it. But in here we've got like the sewing machine stuff, just other random boxes with stuff in as well. Yep, and then in the top one, oh sorry about the creak, we've got just more files. A lot of these are empty, so if I ever need empty folders or anything like that. And then half of them have got my university stuff in now. I've got that 6-year planner diary, which is just like a rough thing that I've just started putting together, where I just add in things related to life, really. Just like a quick update of how things went. And then this is where I sit and craft. So yeah, I just use this ring light, and then the phone sits in here. I've just put my coaster there for the moment. Oh yeah, I've just put my coaster there for the moment. So yeah, and then right next to me is the fireplace. So when I go to look for washi tape, this is where I get it from. So that's the washi tape holder, which is like a bangle rack. And then I've got these glass jars which have vintage lace, different types of, I've got coloured buttons in one and then plain buttons in the other. Sorry, coloured and fancy in this one, and then in the other one they're just plain. Got random ribbon, and the same on the other side. So yeah, different ribbons and laces. Right, and then that is the mirror in here, which was from our old house, and it just fitted in perfectly. And that light is actually from IKEA. So the actual inside, the frame of it broke, but I want to upcycle that into a craft room basket. So that's on the list of things to do. Yeah, and then I'm just going to show you down here. So down here, so first of all, we've got the fireplace, which you can see. But on this side, we've got a massive box of like, what do you call it? Just cardboard receipts. All the receipts are in one section. Let me just go under there. And then we've just got containers to hold things in. So a lot of it is tea dyed or coffee dyed in there. So it's ready to use. And then the other box that usually sits on the work surface, it's just full of envelopes. This is what I did for Junk Journal July, so that I just left that at the front because I'm not sure what to what to do with it next, really. So yeah, so that's what's under there. And then in here, so this table is massive. I'll show you from an angle from behind. But in here I've got obviously coffee. This is where I keep supplies and texture paste and things like that. Oh, gotta give it a little bang. And then in the top is all my most used things, tools nearby. So I just keep them here, like the clips and things like that. So that stays there. But if you just look at this table, it is humongous. So it actually comes out again like this. So if you go just like, if I look at it like this, you just see how huge it is. So both sides can actually flip down like this. So the other side can actually come all the way down as well if I wanted it to. And then on this side I've just got like random, I've got a pencil case. And then here in that one I've got, just show you, it's like stuff that still needs to be scrapbook. So Spain, Cyprus, yeah, just holiday snaps that need to be put into some kind of journal or something. that's that. You have to give it a bit back, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of actually painting this, but then I quite like the wood. I'm liking the wood. So this ladder is here because this goes to the ceiling. So I'm just going to give you so yeah, this is the bulk of where everything is. I don't know, should we start from the top? Let's start from the top. Let me get nearer. So I try to label everything that I've got. So everything heart related is in there. These are those decorative body stickers that you can wear. I've got loads of them, which I try to upcycle because I no longer wear them. I've got a kids section, a men's, yeah, all sorts in there. And then next to that I've got ribbons, so they can be taken out. And then I've used video cases to store like large squares or circles, diamonds, rectangles, etc. This card I won from the craft channel and it was quite funny the way he said my name. Yeah, that was from the craft channel. Yeah. From Dave. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I did get excited when I won that. So there's like different like threads, ribbons. There's a ribbon maker up there as well, which I hardly use. I do like to just make the bunny ears, and there's quite a lot of jars and stuff. So there's like empty jars and tins which can be reused. I've got my guillotine. Right at the top are like big envelopes. And then next to that I've got this foil art thing, my Bind It All creative station, which laminates. Yeah, I think I only used that once, to be fair. And I've got some scrapbooks which I've hardly used. I should use them. And then there's the Dovecraft, those 3D pearl effect thingamajigs. Yeah, and I thought that pencil thing just looked nice for effect. There's nothing in there. It's just for design. And then this cute thing was from the German market, which my nephew Amrapal gave me. Yeah, thank you. It lives right there. It's like a metal plate. Next to that, that doll is on my Etsy. So if you are on Etsy, Kippa's Creative Flow, she's on sale there. And then I've just got some boxes with like stuff that I take on stalls and stuff. Right at the top are some mini canvases which were used for a camp, and they have that word on it as well, Vaheguru. So when it has to be in a very high place where possible. So it's in a fabric, and then it's just at the highest place that I could find, really. And then this cabinet has got, I've tried to label everything as well. It's got stencils in the top. It has got templates. I think I put embossing folders in there as well, actually. And then look how cute this guy is. Isn't he funny? Another Day in Paradise. This is from years ago. In fact, yeah, I can't even remember. It's many, many years ago. At the back, I don't know what I was going to do with this. I think I want to upcycle that. But behind that is the horses, or the unicorns, sorry. And then I've got just some more stuff down here. I have got some ready-made cards down there as well, in that shoebox. And there's just some ephemera in this, yeah, which is cool. Oops. And then here, sitting on the top here, I've got, I know you're going to think, why has she got so many machines? It's because I run art classes, or I might do group work, so I need enough to go around for everyone. So we've got the Sizzix, we've got the Big Shot Pro, which is this big blue one. We've got the Spellbinders, we've got the original red Sizzix, the original monster. And then here's some of the plates and some of the bigger dies that go with that stuff there. And then here is the sewing machine. occupational therapy, because that is the course that I'm doing right now. Here is some of the uploads on Etsy, Kippa's Creative Flow. So there is, for example, this on sale on Etsy. So yeah, that's all still available, and there's a load more like these clay hearts and stuff as well for decoration. So yeah, that's all ready to go on there. I put this magnet thing here because I thought I want to maybe add it somewhere in the room, because it was in the kitchen in our old house before, but I was just thinking, could add it somewhere here. This little unit, I've got these Ferrero Rocher thingamajiggies containers, and they have got some paper clips, ring binding, them things. Got some Tipp-Ex markers, things like that, stapler, and the staples to go with it. I've got some like ready-made paper clips to go as well in there. So yeah, that's what's down there. So yeah, so that's just stuck at the top here, that's already ready to go. And then, so where were we? So we're just gonna go, so we've just done the top bit. Let me just show you from this angle. So we've just done the top section there, and now we're just gonna go on the next section down. So from just below where the dolly is, the fairy doll. So we've just got shelving thing here. I will do because I managed to get hold of quite a lot of stamps, so I will do a video just on stamps alone. Yeah, that's some stamps in there, 2 thingamajigs of stamps, some extra spirals. So anything for basically the whole family supplies are in here. Here's my business cards, just left them on there. This is that Aura tissue paper, the circle one. Got some silver, gold mirror card, embroidery, shrink plastic, Forever Friends iris folding, coloured paper and foam, silk screen printing thing, which was used in a kids t-shirt project, craft ideas folder, specialty paper and card, handmade paper and decoupage, card samples and craft magazines. There's quite a few more, there's more craft magazines as we go further down. And here is that sign that I made on YouTube. You can find it under of interest or how to, maybe, in one of those. And this is just some other random paperwork. Some of it is to do with the house. And then down here we have got, that is a coconut shell, yes. So just got some random stuff in here. But this is how I've stored some of the pom-poms. So I've stuck one on the outside and then the rest are in there. So all different colours and that. And the same here, just some embroidery stuff. And then little bowls which are ready made, crochet flowers, some baby pins. Yeah, so you can just see, I think these were gifted to me. Now at the back, those polka dot folders, they've got dies in, so the metal dies ready for die cutting. So that's what's behind there. Yeah, how cool is that paperweight, that's what it's called. Oh, and these which I found as well, I think he threw them in free with one of the yeah, very happy about that. Oh, this jingles. It just says art on it and it jingles. Yeah. And then coming along, I've got these big containers which are perfect because they've got little compartments. So I've just categorized all this stuff. There's a lot of embellishments, and I love the way this has turned out. The way you can just see, isn't that satisfying? It took a while, but Tried to do it by it took a long while, to be fair. Tried to do it by order. Let's close you. Oh, you don't want to close, okay then. Right, you go back up there. And then these have got, so this has actually got all like, yeah, stars in there. So yeah, anyone has any confetti issues, come to me if you need any confetti requirements. And here's some gems which I've also sorted out into categories. And then coming along, we've got papery stuff, or stuff for embellishments. And these are all alphabets. I've got all different colours. It's not just blue. I was just going to do blue and pink first, but I just went all out. So I've just labelled it at the top. Don't know if you can see that. So that says TH, Q, and so on. It's just like that all the way down. Got a heat laminator here. I keep postcards in here. This has got flowers in it, and then this at the top has got hand pressed flowers in it, so that they're ready to go. So this container contained, I think it contained wooden letters or wooden something, but I've repurposed it for that. And then along here we've got all the punches. So I haven't got loads, I've only got enough that fit into here, which is cool. Some white card, there's some cream in there as well. Then we've got spare die cuts, so any die cuts, and some punches live in there. And then extra stationery bits, you never can have too much of them. And then what I've done with any card paper or anything which I find interesting, I've done it by colour all along between that shelf and this shelf. So that's navy, black, blue, orange, gold, brown, and I'll just quickly show you. That's fuchsia, pastel pink, purple, maroon, white, red, lemon, cream, yellow, green, and then that's just Paper Nation, because I've got stamps to do with that as well. I was mad about Paper Nation for a while. And then there's the Kanban kit, yeah, which I was obsessed with for a while as well. But just to quickly show you, I'm just going to take out the red. So these are them expandable folders. Let's just bring it onto, sorry, this is all with one hand. So this is how it looks. So it's just, that is how all the colours are. So if I just need a scrap of something, I just go in here. So it's got red, any type of red, different shades, different, like, but some of they are upcycled. So this is like a wedding card. Yeah, and some are just scraps, so they all stay in there. And now I've just dropped something as well, so 1 second. That was 52 great art projects for kids. Okay, so that lives there. That lives there. And then our bananas. Gotta put bananas back. Minion. I love bananas though. I do love me bananas. Oh, so I'm just gonna pop that. Sorry about that. So yeah, so that is what those folder, you know, them cases are. Oh, I have to show you this peacock. Isn't it that gorgeous? I love peacocks. Peacock feather. There's another one down there as well. And the handmade thingamajig. So along that side, so the top one, so these pull-out drawers, so these are the pull-out drawers. They have got sewing in that top one, and it's also got like doilies, or if I've got upcycled fabric pieces in there. For example, I'll just quickly show you. So this is just like, just can be reused again and again. This, so it was from something else, but it can be reused. But this gorgeous fabric is like embroidered tablecloth. So yeah, gorgeous. So that this, I've also got some gauze which I've I think it was onion dyed. That was onion dyed. And then there's embroidery, and then we've got ink pads, distress paints. Yep. And then at the bottom we've got scrapbooking. So this one has got like some papers and just stuff that we can use. But some are there's actual scrapbook little books in there as well. But yeah, so this is where I haven't got that many, but the ones that I have got, I do use them well. So this is where the distress inks live. What they called, glass blocks. Stamping thing as well, which I don't really use that often. I should use that more. And then there's the distress paints. I don't even know if they do these anymore, but they live here. And just a bit more like Pebeo accents, so they can be on fabric or, you know, like other materials. So yeah, I do like using them. Almost run out of them now, so but definitely a cool little thing to have. And then this is glues and adhesives, self-explanatory. And then there it says embellishments, but it's more like I'll show you. So that one is the glues and adhesives. I know. I know. And then this one, so this is supposed to be embellishments, but most of the embellishments truly are just here. And this is more like what do you call it, mark making. So like making marks with circles, or try and keep these shapes and these shapes. So it's, I think it's more, or even like, you know, the rolls once you finish with the glue and the ribbon. So it's more mark making supplies in here, to be fair with you. Yep. Oh, that's it. And then here we've got corrugated card, so you can just see it. Don't really need to see that, do you? But there's lots of card in there. Lots of different. Then we've got tools in this one, which is, it is literally tools. So we've got the crimper, we've got the eyelet setter, we've got the heat tool, we've got the wood burning tool, all sorts of tools in there. Going down, so I've got another chair here as well. So this is like a whole station. Let me just go back. Let's go back. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you above as well. That stunning that picture there, that was from a charity shop, and it was like £3. I think I showed it in show and tell. It's just, yeah, the embroidery on that, love it, love it, love it. And then that is, there is like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday weekend behind. In that pouch is, maybe if I'm brave enough, 1 year to show you, but that was some stuff that I did when I was a teenager, basically. Some drawings of elephants and a child and some other random stuff. So when I'm brave enough, I'll show you. Not quite brave enough yet. And then behind here, so this is a canvas I found on the, oh okay, it's going down, it's going. But behind here I've got this heart thing, and it's just got some cute memories on it. Oh, don't fall now. Okay, stay where you are, thank you. Yeah, so that's that. And this was an ideas, I forgot to show you, in front of the Toyota sewing machine is the week at a glance, which was £1 from a charity shop. So that's got loads of sheets in it which I can use. But this has also got it's just, I'll put ideas in this. So yeah, this is where the ideas live. I just like, if there's any scrap something, yeah, I'll just use it. So I'm just going to move this chair to the side. I'll just move it this side. And then, so what I started doing years ago, yeah, that's the creak of the chair, the ancient chair. What I started doing years ago is, I've got a paper pad here. Wow. Actually, I'm not sure if I should pick anything up there now, because it might be personal. I'll just add that there. There's stuff that I keep aside, like to put, like the children have got their own boxes, basically. But this, so what I used to do, not the pad, But what I used to do is add what I've made. Oh, but you've got this wrong way now. Let's do it backwards then. Oh god, I've dropped a load of stuff. Yeah, so what I've actually made, I used to take a picture of it and put it in here. Oh no. So literally I've got every single... I thought it was a good idea at the time, but then I was just like, what are you doing? So yeah, I've stopped doing that. Everything's obviously digital now. But yeah, this was that. This was literally that. Loads of stuff in here. Loads. Because obviously, when you make a card, it's not always going to be the same, is it? So it always changes, or if you've drawn something, or, you know, made something different. So yeah. But yeah, peacocks are my favourite. That was something similar I made for my nephew's wedding, actually. Oh, this was a waterfall card. So I suppose it is good to look back. I can't remember the last time I've looked in here, actually. Don't know why I'm doing it right now, but yeah. Doing it. We're doing it together. Oh, that balloon. That's Iris holding. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, hello. Cute baby. Another baby card. I think I was trying to do them by category, so I must have started with baby. Yeah, this is somebody. That's for a first birthday. Some more tea bag folding ones, actually. Yeah. So yeah, now now I know what's in there. Right, what have I dropped here? Let's just leave that in there. I can deal with that after. So in this, my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It's not. There we go. So in this box there is more photos, just random photos. In here, there is so Anand Garage is. So it says there, marriages are settled in heaven but celebrated on earth. The sacred union of two unknown souls is written right from birth. And Anand Garage means the wedding of bliss. So yeah, so that's from my wedding. Yeah, our wedding, shall I say? More photos, albums and notebooks at the bottom. So these was pretty cool. They are so old. So I started crafting when 2000 and 2004. 2004 is when I started crafting, and this whole unit that we're looking in and even these boxes are all from IKEA, and they've lasted. Some of the screws and stuff have gone loose. You'll see the alphabet peel, that's the most used box. I could switch them over, I suppose, but yeah, they have lasted quite a long time, and I've managed to like sneak in a little folder in between as well, just there, well, in all these sections. So got fancy cards and more photos, and then just A4 card there. And then here we've just got paper pads. So this section here is literally all the paper pads that I own, including the one that we've seen up there. Yeah, so these were some of the ones that my friend gave, which I've shown you. Yeah, so these are the 12 by 12, and yeah, so they're just in different sections. So that's Anna Griffin. Yeah, there's loads. There's loads of designs to choose from. Then I sectioned it into like birthday. Yeah. One more. Oh yeah, this one was baby. No, it wasn't. That is not baby. Yeah, that's a really cool one actually. That was from TK Maxx in the UK. So was this actually. This was from TK Maxx, that box, the pretty one. And then going along, this is my favourite hack that I've had since starting crafting, because it just keeps things nice and tidy. So it is using Ferrero Rocher boxes even though I don't eat them, but back in the day I did used to eat these. And just sorting out things like this. So this is just butterflies, and then we've got markers, we've got like different things, basically jigsaws, just messages, just writing. And then below that we've got new and recycled tags, current project, which is still the Cuba junk journal. We're going to go back to that now that junk journal July is over. Yeah, we're going to go back to that. Borders and edges that are falling out of there. There's loads of them. There's hundreds and millions of them. So yeah, they're falling out. They need attention. 3D stickers and rub-ons, numbers and old calendars. So try to keep the old calendars so we can recycle them. And then we've got alphabet peel-off. See what I'm saying about the box? Do you see? Look at that. Look at the state. Look at that. So yeah, even though it's like it is definitely in an order, but the state of the box is it's seen better days. Definitely seen better days. This one and the number one, so they're both like this. So yeah, maybe I could do switching them over, give them a bit of a break. And then above here we have got loads of different types of flowers: punch flowers, die-cut flowers, random flowers, Christmas flowers, fabric flowers, pattern flowers, paper flowers. Yeah, these were on offer. Can't even remember how much they were, but they're just bright folders. So yeah, they had to come home. And there's some random papers here as well, which should be over there, but that's all right. They can live there. That's fine. That's just an empty pretty bag. Oh yeah, this is just stuff that needs sorting. It's like random stuff. But yeah, so you can clearly see what's going on in here really. I suppose you don't need to see everything, but yeah, very pretty. And then punched flowers would obviously be what have been punched out and then decorated, or just punched out and ready to go. So yeah, you get the gist. And then along here I tried to keep the die cut waste. So this is from previous projects. So the die cut waste is all here. So these can be used as frames or stencils. So I do like to keep that. I do like to. And then the same here. So they're just like frames. Oops, the rings come off. Come on, ring, get back in there. It's not going to do it now, is it? Come on. Oh yeah, it's done it. It's done it, peeps. And then again, this is again just stencils, which I thought might be useful one day. Yep, I still love my occupational therapy, but I also do sign language, so I've got that badge as well. And this is a little turny pencil thingy. Yeah, and this is where I was saying the rest of the craft magazines are, so it's nice to have inspiration. So yeah, that's where they live. These were shoe boxes, plastic ones, which my sister-in-law did not want anymore. So they've been reused. Some are actually behind, you know, those black tall box folders. There's some behind there as well. So they're in categories such as pictures or things like that. Oh, in here, this was an upcycled, this was a gift box. It had sweets in it from a wedding, and then now it's got faux feathers in there. So that's what's in there. I know, mad, yeah. You'll notice that I absolutely love this green, yeah, because there is a jungle downstairs. If you look under plant life, there's you'll see the dining room tour, and yeah, this has got craft paper in, just scrap. Some is scrap, so just quick access. And then below here we have got boxes with stamped images, toppers, and mixed size cards and envelopes. Along here we've got card bags. This is all sorts of envelopes, so upcycled, new, any envelopes that I come across, they go in there. And then we've got words, so just anything with words. It could be from magazines, anything interesting. I put in there. This is some wooden, in the silver box there's wooden stamps, you know, the carved type. And then again in here, so they're called, I think they're called wooden printing blocks actually. So they're in there. There's some dies here, and then in this box here there's rubber stamps. So you see one here, but then there's actually loads within here as well. So yeah, so this is where they all live. There's no other place for where the stamps go. So that's what I'm happy about in a way, because then it's not loads of places that I'm looking for certain things. There's a weekly agenda here as well. And at the back of there is some actual wooden stamps. So there's some shoe boxes again. Shall I try and pull this out? This might be dangerous. So I'm just going to quickly sneak peek you back there. Can you see? There's all the wooden stamps. They do live there, and they're quite happy there. And they do come out when, oops, that's the table behind me. Everything is fine. Let me just put this back up there. I've got another flower pressing kit which has not been opened, so that is going to get opened because I do love flower pressing, especially with the garden the way it is. So there's another flower press there, and then there's one here as well. And then this just has pencils in it, which live here nicely. And then, oh, below here we've got, so die cut waste I like to keep. Bookmarks, so anything which is long. I think this has just got old diaries in. Peacock cards and envelopes, which were left over from a different project. A5 envelopes, them are the fancy ones. And then insert paper, which is like the special paper. That's why it's got its own little container. So just going along the ladder again. So above the ladder we've just got wipes in this one, dictionary paper in this one, and then, you know, the binding. I just love these. They're brilliant for collage and stuff. There's a pretty picture there. And all along here is like this beautiful card, which I need to put somewhere else. I might think about putting it, you know, with them coloured shelves as at the start of this video. I think I might put them there. Oh, right at the back there as well. Can you see there's the Sizzix and big dies as well? So they're lined up at the back, on the back shelf. There's this origami thing here. Basically anything craft related. Oh, there's yoga as well. Sometimes, yeah, I do exercise in here. The ball comes in here and the mat comes in here. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, so this is where, oh, and so this is why this is here, the watercolor thing, because the pens and things like that are in a fuchsia pink. Actually, shall I just take this out? I'll just show you quick. So the fuchsia pink one, which is there, holds like the pens and the specialty pens and stuff. I've got some coming back from a camp, so from Boss Camp, so when they come back then these will also be put away. So yeah, there is a system to the madness. So I think, oh my goodness, can you see that? I don't know which way to stand, to be fair. Let me come right to the corner and I can show you from this angle the extent of what's going on. So